Shouldn't you prepare before you head down to the Rotten Vale?
We'll go back to Astera. Let's see what we unlock for taking out Paolumu.
There you are, Fiber.
Oh, the tree unlocked with that quest. That's good. We're here. Buster Blade 1. We do not have the stuff unlocked for the next tier upgrades. Let's take a look at the armor. The Lumu set. Full thing looks like this. It's kind of like fluffy winter gear almost. The hat gives stamina surge. Stamina recovery speed up. Chest piece, master mounter. Easier to get the mount state. Arms, artillery, good for gun lances. The waist gives divine blessing, which we haven't seen yet. Has a predetermined chance of reducing the damage you take. It's a random chance for your damage to be reduced by, in level 1, 15%. And then the legs are wind resistance, which makes sense considering Paolumu inflicts wind pressure. Overall, not terribly useful. If I was running a gun lance build, I might make the arms for artillery. But that should be it for all of that. I think before we proceed with the story, it might be good to do some side quests, since a lot of the unlocks from the side quests are going to be very helpful later on, especially things like the farm. Let's take a look at what we have. We have some canteen quests for food. More food quests here. More food quests. Ah, the Rathian one. Let's see. Let's do this one. We can check out a new monster that we haven't fought yet, and also upgrade the farm. I may have to devote another session, as this one's running a little long, to the side quests and doing things like the food quests, since they usually require hunting less intense targets. I'll have to think about that. But doing an entire side quest series would not be a bad idea. I'm not trying to blaze through all of the story and progression as fast as I can in this. It's more I want to get through the game at a moderate pace and overall just sort of get reacclimated since Iceborne's coming up. And for things like the podcasty sections, talk about things relevant to Monster Hunter. But first things first, we are back in the Wildspire Wastes, and our target this time is the Rathian, the female counterpart to Rathalos, the big red flyer apex that we saw in the Ancient Forest. Its female version of the Rathian is much different fight, different focus and design. I want to say it starts somewhere in the middle. The middle, kind of foresty looking section, I think. And we have a Barroth running around the map. We'll pick up footprint stuff for anything that we come across just to boost our research up. But our immediate target is finding the Rathian. Gashes left by claw marks. This is going to point us towards Rathian, I believe. I think the flies want us to head north. Oh, there she is. Alright, now we get to deal with this fight. Unlike the Rathalos that spends a lot of its time flying around in the air, the Rathian prefers to fight on the ground more. She does occasionally lift off and get into the air, but most of her attacks are ground-based. Try and cut her tail off. Oh, got a couple good hits. And like the Rathalos, Rathian also breathes fire. Big things to watch out for are her fire attacks and her tail. Those flipping attacks that you see there, if you get hit by the spikes on her tail, it inflicts poison. about it for Rathian. As long as you keep an eye on which way she's attacking and what she's doing, not too bad. You can break her head, her wings, her back, and sever her tail. Attacks do pack a decent wallop though. You can't get careless. She's leaving? She's leaving. Later on we'll probably pick up some missions to hunt Rathian in the ancient forest as well. Both her and Rathalos can show up there. And if you have to fight them both at the same time, it is not easy. We are headed south. Won't bother with the Baroth tracks for now. Oh yeah, alright. This is also where we encountered Duratotus, the mudfish. And Baroth is just over there, past that ridge. This is a bit more open area though. It'd be easier to fight Rathian out here, I think. Toad. And I didn't mean to get that close. It's a waste. Just trying to cut off her tail. Severing Rathian's tail, I believe, takes away her ability to inflict poison when she does that flip. Just tired. Head break. When both the Wraths are tired, they won't be able to breathe fire. Spit blanks. There we go. Wing break? Other wing break? Well, it's a bad day for Rathian. almost done. Are they gonna get her back down here? Yeah. Seems like the runaway AI gets reset if you manage to peg into something like a bomb pod. Oh boy, that's not good. Get away from that. Got Rathian Spike. I don't want to pick a fight with Barroth. Oh, she went back into the cave. She's gonna go to sleep. Yep. More true charge practice. Missed the second charge again. There we go. Overall, Rathian's not too difficult of a fight. If you don't pay attention, she can surprise you and you'll take a lot of damage. Overall, I think she's way easier to deal with than Rathalos. I'm not looking forward to that fight. I think we might have got all breaks on that one too. Back, wings, head, tail. Oh, we did get a plate. That's nice. Scales, talons, flame sack. Overall, pretty good haul.